It's going to be a nice day. We've got the battle of the hairs. We've got the red hair and the blue hair. Now, red hair, I usually call him Feng. That's how he is asked to be called. And, you know, I'm happy to call him whatever he wants. He's earned it, you know? He is an OG. An excellent player who's done fantastically in the MAG1. He has not quite earned a championship win yet, but I'm an amazing player. And he'll be right up here in our first game. He's going to be going up against Sarah, who's a very aggressive player. Their heat map is crazy. I don't think they measure very much. We can see this guy plays a lot, and he's usually at the top of the ladder. You can definitely see an aggro bias there, I would say. Feng, you know, honestly, he's a defensive player, so I'm a little bit surprised by his heat map. Maybe I'm a little bit off here, but, you know, it could just be like those forward placements are his Fangs. I'm not really 100% sure there, but I don't know. From the last games I've been seeing, it's been a lot of standard. And I think in tournaments, he's often playing a little bit defensively as well. And honestly, going against Sarah, I think you might want to play defensively. Sarah is very, very good at aggro, very good at headbutts, very good at like asymmetrical games. So that'll be interesting to see. Wow, the favorite specialist of Elite on Sarah. Rooster's going to like that one. Rooster will be joining us very shortly. In fact, there he is. Hello, Rooster.
Hello.
Just looking at Sarah's player card here, it says favorite specialist Elite. What do you think about that?
Oh, I'm all here for it. I love it. Let's go.
I know, right? Of course, Feng, take all econ cards. I was looking at his heat map, and I'm surprised it's not more defensive looking, because Feng is a defensive player.
Is he?
Okay, so he goes back and forth, right? But
yeah, I mean, he's been known to play both.
I know, but like, don't you think modern red hair, or I mean, like, I guess recent red hair, I should say, has been defensive? He had the hot dog era,
more
of course,
defensive,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think ever since the hot dog change, I don't know, like 2-1 players have their own reasons for playing defense versus aggro. I feel like they really like aggro when there's like pushed units, right? Like when Saber was a really strong opener, they didn't mind doing it. Now Saber's back to being kind of meh, even after the buffs. And Hounds losing their attack, I feel like that's also turning away the 201s for some aggro. Not all the 201s, but I'm talking like specifically these like MAG1 top players.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. The other thing could be Sabers. I guess 201 has always like played Sabers aggressively. Like I just remember very distinctly that like Arclight, Saber, Arclight type of formation on the line, which I think some of them still do use.
Yeah, although I do see some standard Sabers as well. Like, I don't think they want to play standard Sabers, but, like, they just like the specialist the most, and they're like, ah, screw it.
5, 4, 3.
Well, we'll have to see if Sabers get any love today. They did get a slight buff recently.
Indeed, let's take a look what we got. I see just one Saber pack there for Feng. Nice supply specialist pack, but, I mean, what's he... like, I don't know. He could take the storms, but no, it does look like potential aggro. But they do play balls on defense as well.
Man, I'm so sad that the elite pack there was offered to Feng. You already know, like, Sarah would have...
I know.
Would have picked that. Also, have they changed their name?
Oh my gosh, they did. SaraTzch. Are they trying to tell us how to pronounce their name? Like, is that what's going on?
I don't know. We'd have to ask.
I guess so. Well, I'm just going to keep calling them SaraTzch or Sarah, so...
Yeah, I thought, like, I was just blinking twice, like, is it me or... No, but it is actually different. Oh my days. I think he might have leveled up for the round of 8, because we're getting into serious territory here.
Oh, absolutely. This is the Elite 8. These guys are all killers.
And have a look at this. Just a full steel ball headbutt to start us off. Arclight's pretty much on the line for Sarah.
Yeah, this is going to go so badly for him round 1. This Phoenix going to snipe the Arclight. The balls might get good connections as well.
But hey, he would have lost this round either way, right? Like, no anti-air, so...
Yeah, I quite like Feng's position just in general because they are supply specialists. I guess they've lost a deploy here, but I think that's all good. They're against fortified specialists. I don't know, not really the best specialist, not really good into this position either.
It can sometimes, like, be okay, though, because it is a mirror after all. So, like, maybe the bonus stats can help there to get a small lead, get some early levels.
Could be. We'll see if things maintain symmetry or if they go for completely different builds, but what are some of the best units in a headbutt, do you think, that these players will be looking for?
Probably Wraith, right? Wraith has always got to be on your radar whenever you're in a headbutt.
Yeah, Wraith's very, very good. Even if you have Phoenix, you can still just buy more air fleets, and wow, we get one right away.
There it is.
Feng
And
says
Feng
yes.
Feng. You could pick the Phantom Ray here. Like, Phantom Ray is okay into Wraith. It's not very good into Phoenix, though, so I feel like kind of bad to pick that. Yeah, Sarah will just go for the donut as well.
Yeah, I guess noteworthy that Wraiths are good against Hounds. Like, they just kill them really quickly, whereas the Arclights, they take a bit longer for a Wraith to kill.
Yeah. That is kind of true. Although I will say here, Feng Feng's position looks so much better. Already going
Right?
into Phoenix and then ending up in a Wraith headbutt where your opponent has yet to buy Phoenixes and doesn't have the money for it. That does not look very good for Sarah.
I totally agree. Just the way that it's shaped up. I mean, Arclight's probably not as good as Hounds in a headbutt, and then just having the Phoenixes already online, such a big deal.
And even a second Phoenix getting picked up here, this looks really menacing from Feng Feng. And a Mustang pickup.
Yeah, interesting. He's afraid of getting tower cheesed by like the Phantom Ray or a crawler or whatever.
Now, Sarah has
Phoenix.
always been known to play like carry Mustang boards, so maybe this is something that'll be put to use. The Wraith does have armor, mind you, for Feng Feng, so that could be a problem down the line.
Yeah, definitely possible here. But for now, the Phoenix is just going to be reigning supreme. I mean, I don't think the Mustangs will be capable of killing all that air fleet.
I mean, you have to buy a Phoenix here as well, no? If you're...
Yeah. Or
if
like
you're
Marksman,
Sarah.
but...
Oh yeah, maybe AA Marksman?
It could be. Oh, it's such a tricky position, though.
I guess maybe carry both, but man, then things are getting really expensive and you also have to invest into Wraith.
Oh, redeployment. Okay, no. I thought moving those Arclights back would be good because I think you gotta sell like you can keep them as tanks, but man, Arclights are not good tanks.
They're not, but are they good chaff gear in a headbutt?
Also, no, like they're just so bad. Like it's the reason why he's losing.
Like, maybe you just cut your losses, you know? Like, they know what
Yeah.
they did, or at least they know what they can't do.
Yeah. There's so many problems. Like this is the thing about Mechabellum, right? It's round one. I mean, hidden information, right? It's complete gamble. And Sarah putting his Arclights directly on the line, the fake line, just resulted in a terrible headbutt position.
Yeah, I mean, a big problem too is that it's a mirror situation, but Feng Feng bought a Phoenix round one because he's supply spec. And then
Yep.
Wraith shows up round two. They both know that they want it, but Sarah's behind because he still doesn't have a Phoenix.
Now, thankfully, the Phoenix instantly locked on the Wraith because Feng Feng did such a greedy position. So maybe the start of a comeback here.
Yeah, this looked really good. Super nice flank there on the left, distracting the Phoenixes. The Wraith is actually doing great work. And this might be a round win for Sarah.
I think so. I think it's looking good. Phoenix is like, or sorry, the Wraith is full HP. So yeah, that's going to be a round win. Very nice.
Great recovery.
No Wraith levels, though. Phoenix levels, though, that's pretty nice. Kill that Wraith a little bit quicker.
All right, things are looking good. Immediate Phoenix level there as well. Another redeploy shows up. Wasn't picked up last turn, but this time around, Feng Feng will pick it.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And then there's like nano repair, but like, I guess the Phoenixes are picking up such good levels that you may not want to risk it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just a... Wow, it's a skip?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. I kind of like the redeploy. I really don't mind it.
I wonder if he's done the math, because he just picked up 2 levels on the Phoenix and the Steel Balls, and he's like, I really want to buy, a Phoenix and the Wraith. That might be the reason why.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's interesting. So What do you make of these crawler levels that Sarah took? Are they good?
I don't know. Not the biggest fan of him.
A lot
Maybe
more
he thinks the
experience fed.
Wraith die, but yeah,
Well, even
that's
if they
true.
don't, do you value the fact that they survive one Wraith, like, projectile?
Yeah,
It's
Adam,
something,
that is
right?
a good point. It is something, yeah.
It's not, like, amazing due to the splash, all the projectiles, but, like, you know, sometimes just, like, a few milliseconds of extra tankability is all you need.
I mean, especially when it's such a volatile matchup like this one. And speaking of, that Wraith already locked in the middle from Sarah. Left side looking a bit better.
Yeah, I mean, Wraith's falling everywhere, right? There's one left for both sides. I mean, honestly, it's tit for tat right now. They both have the exact same air fleet. Air and air violence occurring, looking like Sarah getting the better of it slightly.
We'll
But
get
awkward
debuff.
aggro. Okay, okay. Another round win for Sarah.
And do we get Wraith levels here? Sarah's Wraith is awfully close, but looks like the Phoenixes will take
They're
away all
greedy,
that
man.
remaining experience. Yeah. I think no Wraith levels as of yet. Yeah, that's true. But double Phoenix levels for Feng.
Once again, they don't want those, like, durability items. There was the absorption module, which is typically really good on Wraith, but, you know, these Phoenixes with their levels, they just make you not want nanos or absorptions or any of that.
Yeah, I think the absorption might have been worth a consideration, but I guess you also kind of need a Wraith level to justify it. So considering
Yep.
the Wraith like didn't level up, improved firepower just seems safer.
I'm curious where the redeploy is going to go. And now that Sarah's attacking the right side, that's pretty interesting. I feel like this is such a headbutt that I'm not sure if the right side Wraith will pay off.
I don't like it that much because it's very slow. Like there's no Phoenix behind that. It's gonna take some time before it actually gets into the tower.
Yeah, absolutely. You almost want like 10 speed and stuff with that as well, which then you're paying like 50 per turn and stuff, so
I don't know. Like it's a nice setup in the long run, but the question is
yep.
how many more rounds is this gonna go?
Yeah, exactly. Just
Now there
all
is a
of the
bit of an
locks. What were you
there
saying?
is a bit of an interesting like difference here, where Sarah put the improved firepower onto the Wraith, but Feng decided to put it on the level 2 Phoenix.
Yeah, that is really interesting. I think like long term it's better on the Wraith, especially if you go for like the 8-gun technology, but we'll see how it all shakes out. I mean, the Phoenix can be really great tempo for now. The Phoenix flank, by the way, that Feng went for was handled by a sentry missile, so minus 50. With redeploy, though, that Phoenix can move around, right? Like, it can even stay on the flank, but just move.
Wow, is this somehow a scam? Wow.
Great tower timing.
All right. Well, I was a bit of a doubter, but that Tara debuff there absolutely carried the round for Sarah.
Pretty clutch. Whoa. That is anti-air city. Oh my gosh.
That's like every single thing that could possibly deal with these units. Both of them go for the marksman and instantly click anti-air.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. I love the one on the right, by the way, for Feng to kill this random Wraith here. That just, like, puts a complete end to it. Whoa, I'm surprised by the Phoenix also going there. But maybe he's afraid of, like, a ball being there, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you just get this drop, it's like a sentry almost. It just kind of sits there because it's a marksman with long range. And you might get some really early locks because of that aerial specialization. And then the rest of the board is just basically still Wraith Phoenix.
For sure. So Feng's up to 4 balls now, or is that 5? 5 balls? Okay, that is a big difference there. I mean, honestly, it's pretty hard to shoot down these, what is that, like 20 balls here.
Yeah, if you don't have levels on the Wraith and no 8-gun, it definitely can be annoying. It's kind of the same with sledgehammers. I wonder if he wants to set up for mech div, though. I normally wouldn't consider mech div really good into Wraith, but
yeah,
maybe if there's a lack of levels, it's fine.
It's just a good tech in general, if it's not punished, I feel.
Oh, and that insta-lock there in the middle. Goodbye, Wraith.
Yeah, so powerful there. This drop was insane. They're even sniping Phoenixes, right? Like, you just have that prioritization. You ignore the ground if there's, like, 30 meters or whatever it is. So this is looking really good here on the left for Sarah.
And it just seems like Sarah has the better, like, chaff positioning right now, because Sarah getting all of the locks on those air units from Feng. And Feng, I mean, I didn't see that many marksmen shooting at Wraith.
And the hit points are pretty low for Feng. We're going to go down to like 1.5 or so now.
Yeah, Sarah in a dominant position from the looks of it.
Maybe the Wraith level was a big deal. I'm not really sure what's... I think maybe too much on the right now for Feng.
Oh, it's improved Wasp. It's a bit expensive, though.
Yeah, a bit late, a bit expensive.
Get an underground threat pickup for Sarah. We'll have to see if that gets used in the backline. I would say yes, considering he clicked Impact Drill.
Yeah, this is a big moment. So we have mech div on the balls, so creating a crap ton of crawlers. And he went for the heavy armor, which is like pretty greedy. And then Sarah went for the underground threat, as you mentioned, with the impact drill. So definitely a big difference in choices here. Like, I think Sarah's trying to close this out.
I mean, at 1400 hit points, if this underground doesn't get dealt with and ends up somewhere in the backline, that you have to imagine that's double debuff.
Yep, definitely. I mean, if it just goes top middle, I think it gets the towers. These days, you can sentry your back line, and because there's only 36 crawlers, not 48, since that nerf occurred, it is a lot easier. But looks like there is some respect for it. The ball goes back. He does have redeploy. I don't know, though. I think even if it doesn't get the towers, I feel it's really, really disruptive. Love the bubbles,
But
too.
look at the amount of missiles being placed as well.
So crazy. There's not a
Like
lot
Sarah's
of rates,
using...
but... Okay, let's watch the
Crawlers
impact drill.
do get in. Yeah, no, those will get in. That right tower is a goner. Surely, right? Oh, maybe not?
Nope.
Oh, the Arclight turned.
Yeah, crazy. But still, a lot of stuff left here for Sarah. A lot of birds, though, for Feng. It's pretty close. I think
The
small...
marksman's still alive.
Is that game? 1500 HP.
No, right?
Oh,
it
that's
is
game.
just about. Wow. The Wraith.
Okay. Well, you don't like mirrors, but I guess it wasn't completely mirrored. The ball difference there was crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of insane. I guess mech div ball, yeah, not doing too great into that Wraith mirror.
I mean, what's interesting, too, is that there was only 3 Wraiths. Like, typically in Wraith mirrors, you buy a lot more. Even Feng only 4. Kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and so it's the difference between just mass steel balls with mech div for Feng not working out, whereas Sarah was really prioritizing the crawlers quite a lot.
Yeah. It's really interesting. There's like a lot of subtle differences too. Like I think the device usage there, the tempo pickups were quite good as well.
Yeah, crazy. But that means Sarah going to go through to the winners finals later on. And we'll see Feng in the lower bracket.
Yeah, it would be quite an upset if he doesn't go through, but I mean, this is a pretty crazy group we have today.